Hello and welcome to World in 5 right here on ZTN Prime. Anxiety has gripped vendors who operate in Harare's central business district after they were given up to Wednesday to leave the city center. City officials say they will move in to drive out anyone who resists the order. Our correspondent Faith Nyaude spoke to some vendors who are not happy with council's decision.
Almost like clockwork, every day for the past 7 years, Priti Karipo has come into the streets to fend for her family. The meager income she gets from selling wares helps take care of a family of 10. 3 of the children under her care are orphans. But now, Priti has less than 24 hours to vacate the CBD and abandon her only source of income. It doesn't look pretty at all.
Inini vana vandogara navo vangu ndine 4 nevandochengeta nerera 3. So far mumba mangu ini nevazukuru varimo mumba mangu togara tiri 10 pavanhu 10 pane 4 vanoenda kuchikoro.
This is the dilemma faced by vendors operating in Harare Central Business District. Authorities take a less positive view of their hustle and they want them gone. Patience, another street vendor, has been able to take her children through tertiary education from a trade. With no formal employment, vending has been her only source of livelihood since 2010. Now her patience is likely to be put to the test.
Like in ndakatanga kutengesa muno murenge 2010 until now. Murume akafa 2018. Nditorarama nechivenda. Ndine mwana ezvezvigoro ndari kuma attachment. Ada mari yechikoro, ada mari yekuita zvese ma registration machii. Asi ndatombobhadhira kana senti. Mari iri kudiwa ipapo inodiwa kana kuma $500 gore rino kuti temi ino yekuti mwana agone kubuda neansa chaiyo. Anoda kudya nda kurarama. Mumwe mukuru yakangogara akutoitawo zvezve chivhendaring futi kuti tigone kurarama. Murume unenge usina. Murume wacho ndo vendaring racho.
The ultimatum issued by council has left many vendors in the lurch and unsure of their next steps. Most do not have an idea on how they are going to make a decent living outside a trade they had become accustomed to for years.
Isu tunoita kuti wabvunza kuti zvatiri kubva panapa isusu toendepiko kunotengesera. Plus kumwe kwako pane pamunozobuditswa munhu chibva pano moende motengesera zvakaita sekunzwe kana kune maground anenge agadzirwa zvinotonetsa nekuti hakuna vanhu vanozobva. Isusu tinototengesera vari kufamba vari kukwira makombi nekudzika.
The city fathers say the operation to remove vendors from the CBD is part of an effort to clean the city and bring it back to its former glory. They have given vendors up to Wednesday to vacate sidewalks and several spots in the city center. Edmond Cairo, the city's director of housing and community services, issued a stern warning to vendors during a recent meeting.
Zero vending CBD rufana utanga on Wednesday night, which must also be resourced to ensure that it is done. It's serious and it's going to be done jointly.
Harare has already been collecting a significant amount of revenue from the 200,000 registered vendors. The city fathers hope further regularizing the trade will not only bring order but translate to more revenue for council.
When we did the registration of vendors sometime last year, we came up with over 200,000 vendors within the city of Harare.
With each minute, the clock ticks and time draws closer for Patience, Priti and their colleague. They are preparing for the worst. Their prayer is for leniency from the city fathers. They find themselves in between a rock and a hard surface. Reporting for ZTN Prime, I'm Faith Nyaude.
Now, a group of 9 men are being investigated for a case of murder which occurred at Butete village under Chief Bunina in Lower Gweru. This follows the death of a man who they are alleged to have assaulted using knives and machetes after intercepting him walking to his home on March the 8th. Midlands Provincial spokesperson Inspector Emmanuel Mahoko said 3 of the gang have since been arrested, and the now is deceased Boniface Ngomazana, aged 66.
Investigations so far have revealed that Boniface Ngomazana was attacked by a group of 9 youths, some of whom being residents of Jali village under Chief Bunina there in Lower Gweru, who are alleged to have moved from door to door in Vutete village assaulting villagers. 3 other reports from the affected villagers were also made at Mavolen police station. Quick follow-ups made by the station resulted in the arrest of the 3 suspects who are in police custody. 6 others are yet to be arrested. It was established that there is a grudge between Vutete youths and Mambanjeni village youths over issues of ladies of the night, believed to be in love with some of the Vutete boys and were once married in Mambanjeni area.
UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres has called on all countries to deliver on the promise of the landmark Beijing Declaration and Platform for Action to achieve gender equality and the empowerment of women. Now, the UN chief made the call at the opening ceremony of the 69th session of the Commission on the Status of Women, which opened on Monday. And in his speech, Guterres urged all countries to deliver on all their commitments, including increasing investments in gender equality, stepping up support for women's organizations, encouraging women's leadership in technology, guaranteeing women's participation in peace building, and ensuring women's leadership in decision-making at every level and all walks of life.
Now is the time for those of us who care about equality for women and girls to stand up and to speak out. Now is the time for the world to accelerate progress and deliver on the promise of Beijing.
And that's all we had for you on World in 5.